in 10 years there was 2 different charges that he could do 30 years.
Oofa.
Yeah, that's so. Is it worth it? So my
No
question
way.
is, do you?
No way.
But okay, so let's take away like reality and legal stuff. But let's put some. This is what I thought. Would you, for 6 years, travel free wherever you wanted to go, unlimited every day if you wanted to, cross country, cross continents, whatever, for 6 years for free? If you knew at the end of that years you had to do that same amount of time, 6 years, in like a jail, not a prison where you're afraid of butt stuff, but like actually like a county jail. For 6 years, but you just flew everywhere.
Am I flying first class?
Yes, you're flying. Exactly. It's all free. First class, doing what you want. And the jail isn't as bad as the prison, and you're going to have meals, and, you've already done all your stuff.
Yeah, but I don't think so. Even if I'm flying first class, like international first class is pretty special too.
That's what I'm saying. You could do it all.
I don't think I can't do jail. I cannot go to jail.
But not prison, but like jail.
I can't go to jail.
I
cannot.
You would do it all right. You know a lot of people, right?
Yeah,
I
don't you know
can't do it.
officers and stuff? Like someone would look out for you. Wasn't there a racist club you could join?
Yeah,
that
you'd
are
have to
whites
join the
only?
Aryan Brotherhood, dog.
Yeah.
I'm not. I won't fit in with anybody.
You got to
I
keep
don't
your hip hop
fit-
knowledge down, though.
Yeah.
Just
I
say
know.
yo, and you're good.
Yeah. No. The answer. What? No to when they try to rape me? Is that what you're talking about?
No, say
No, you
yo.
got to say yes to that. Well, you don't really get to say. You just got to
Yeah.
roll with the punches, I think.
I guess. Yeah. No. I don't think I can do. As tempting as that sounds, 6 years. That's a lot of time, man.
But in that 6 years, you build a reputation for don't mess with you. You have people put money in your commissary or whatever. I don't know if jails have that. And you buy people stuff and you give away cigarettes and whatever.
I cannot go to jail. I cannot.
I don't want to.
I can't. I would not survive.
I'm with you.
I'd probably take myself out before. Like I couldn't do it. I'd lose my mind.
Yeah. But the thing is, you would have memories of all the traveling first class. And it would be like after 6 years of nonstop, you would just be like, okay, I got to settle down somewhere. And then that would be a recovery.
But I still have to pay for the rest of the trip, which would mean I still have to have a job.
That's true. That's true.
Right? I still have to pay for the things you do once you get to said destination, and I still have to pay for a hotel, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I still have to pay for all the things that make the trip enjoyable. The ride there and back is just part of it.
I see you thought this through, sir.
Well, no, I'm just piecing it all together. I'm trying to make an informed decision.
Yeah,
And I think I'm better off just flying and traveling whenever I can and doing it legally, which, I'm shocked to hear me say this too.
I know.
Yeah, but no, I can't see me going to jail for it.
That's fair. Makes sense.
I cannot. Although tempting. How was everybody's weekend? What'd you do? This, you had Father's. Was this your first Father's Day?
Yeah.
Is that what this was?
I guess. Yeah.
What do you mean you guess? The guy the dad didn't even show nothing?
No, he asked for them. So
that's a good thing. Let's not talk about this like it's a bad thing. That's a really good thing.
I just said he asked, he wanted to receive. He was the away team. He chose to receive the ball.
And did he?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to. It's his kids, technically.
Well,
Yeah,
I didn't
it came
know.
out of him.
If it's not his weekend or week, I don't know how it works. She could have shut it down if she wanted to.
I'm sure she could have, but I think she understood that, like, yeah, it'd be cool. It's Father's Day. The girls are here. But also, great gift to be able to just chill and hang out
I agree.
on Father's Day. So I was like, I'm not going to put up no fight. He wants to stay with them, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I would be just as happy if they came here, but the fact that I got to relax on a Sunday on Father's Day, kind of cool.
You sound like you didn't really enjoy the whole Father's. You didn't get any. You've been busting your ass on daddy doing, daddy duties, and you didn't get the payoff. That's what it feels like.
Well, I mean, I think they wrote cards.
Did they make you a little
probably did it.
macaroni necklace or a card or something? How cute.
They one of them was trying to get me to open it like Friday or something. I was like, no, I got to wait till Father's Day. So there's that. I have those. And Nicole got me
That's
some
sweet.
stuff for Father's Day.
I have questions because, I didn't ask my own dad, and I certainly didn't have any good Mother's Day experiences. So what do you do with a card? And it's sweet, and you open it and thank you and hug and all of that. And now you have this piece of paper. What do you do with it now?
If they put the time in and it was dope, I hold on to it. If it looks like you can make another one of these right now with your eyes closed. I say thank you, but they're not gonna see me when I throw it in the trash.
Right.
You threw it in the garbage. You don't feel. I don't know if I
100%.
could do that.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, I've gotten good stuff that I still like. My birthday, they did some dope cards, and I still have that in a drawer or whatever. But
Oh,
like
that's sweet.
one time, they gave me some random stuff. I'm like, oh, thank you, and I'm like, this is going in the trash.
I told my wife and kids, just hold on to the cards for next year and give them back to me.
Smart. And then they just throw it out.
Well, I told you guys about that. I guess it was kind of a trend there for a while where couples, when they were doing anniversaries or birthdays or whatever, they would go to the card store and then, go in the card aisle and like look at their own cards. And then each one would find one, hand it to the other, read it, and then put them back. And that was their whole, here's the card I would get you, but I'm not paying all this money for it.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
I'm okay with them just like doing a little card, whatever. Cool. That's fine. I
Right.
like it. It's cute. The day before was the youngest birthday, and we'll say I did outshine the away team when it came to the gifts. So
Is it a competition?
to me it is. When I didn't go in with the competition idea. I was like, oh, this is what I'm gonna get, and I got it for her. And then when I saw what he got, I was like, that's all he did. Like, he's the father. He should be going all out.
Right.
I spent like $50
Oh.
and got tons of stuff.
That's
compared
not
to,
nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm saying like I didn't go above and beyond, and I thought like, wow, I got all this for $50, and you spent like 10 on
Yeah.
that. That's it. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's your daughter, dog.
What does he do? Does he have a job? What's his story?
I think he's in construction. I think so.
You know what would have been even better for you is like instead of buying the $50, offer another $50 and just say at any point during the day they spent with their father, just say, listen, if you guys can get on video one of you saying, Daddy Dizzy does it better, $50. And we're going for ice cream. We're going for ice cream.
Whatever
But
treat
you
they want,
gotta
yeah.
have it on video or else
Yeah.
I don't believe it. If it's not on video, it didn't happen. And then when they come back and show it to you, and now you win.
Yeah,
That's a W right there.
I like it.
Same.
Did you see the Justin Bieber thing?
Yeah.
I'm not a dad to be effed. I'm not a dad to be effed with. I'm like, you're exactly the dad to be effed with.
You're the prototype. You're exactly what we're talking about.
You're
We're talking about.
exactly the low hanging fruit that they can mess with should they so choose. Apparently, he got bombed by the paparazzi and you know what gets me about all the paparazzi stuff? It's so just move away from the paparazzi.
Well, that's
You know
not-
what I'm talking about? Move away. It's like I look at it like this. If you live on a block, right, and you got one jerk off neighbor, and the neighbor just upsets you so much, you can just sell the house and move and just do it all over again. If the paparazzi bothers you, like, dude, you signed up for this. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when you signed that record deal and you reaped all the benefits, you sign up for it. It sucks, but it's not 100% necessary. You got people like Justin Timberlake and his wife, and they moved to like Montana or something along those lines, and the big, beautiful ranch and all that. They're not getting bombarded by the paparazzi. Like, this is avoidable. You need to stop bitching about it.
Yeah, but
or
not
just
everybody wants
own
to
it.
live in Montana. Like, if
I'm
I
not
want to
saying you
live.
have to live in Montana, but you can move away from where the paparazzi are, and you have nothing to complain. Then you know what I'm saying? Like,
I just think
problem
people
solved.
who, and I'm with you. I understand the concept of what you're saying. It just sounds a million times easier than it actually is. If these people grew up in the city, why? And it's kind of the principle of the matter sometimes too. Like, why am I moving? Because these guys are jackasses, or I don't want my family's here, or my kids are here, or the kids in
Because
school.
they're
and-
never going to stop. That's their job. That's what they do.
I understand what you're saying.
Unfortunately, they are bottom feeders, but the people eat up these stories. So the paparazzi is never going to not be the paparazzi. And if it's that big a deal and it bothers you that much, well, then just move away from where the paparazzi are. And I've said this years ago about like Britney Spears. You want to get away from the paparazzi? Fly your ass back to Louisiana. You know what? They don't like mosquitoes. They're not going to go with you.
I'm not comparing the paparazzi to New York by any means, but you do a lot of complaining about New York, and I could say to you don't like it that much, just move. Now, of course, you have other reasons why you have to stay there, and you don't like it, but you're dealing with it. And I think that's the same concept anyway. It's much easier said than done.
I don't think it is, because you got plenty of people that have left Hollywood, and they still, when it's time to go back and do a movie, they go back and they do their movies. It's just like you just can't keep going back into the whatchamacallit. Yeah, we talk about it. Listen, I don't complain about New York anywhere else, but here it's usually when you guys bring it up. when you guys are making fun of the weather or bragging about the weather, and we just have some jokes. We have some jokes. I don't spend my life bitching about it. I just feel like if you're gonna be that guy and you're gonna go back and forth and bitching about the paparazzi and start making threats like you're not one to be effed with, I'm just like, dude, you kind of are, and it's never gonna go away unless you make it go away. That's it. You can either solve the problem or you can't. Trust me. And as far as my situation goes, the minute my wife retires, gonzo. Gone. At least that's the plan.
Yeah, you got to find a way to beat
unless
them.
one of my children has children and they stay here, and then then it's going to be a tough fight.
And this is what I'm saying is it's easier said than done. Like, I'm sure the people maybe there's just we don't know. Like, again, kids and careers and a million other houses and family, and I don't know what their reasons are. But
she just sold her business for damn near $1 billion. Even if she's getting a couple $100 million, at that point he's got a couple $100 million. You can up and go anywhere in the world you want to at any given time.
I don't think it's about money. Obviously, it's not about money. Well,
it's obvious it's not about money. It's about this is where you choose to live. Well, if this is where you choose to live, well then
shut up and take it.
Shut up and take it, or actually start fighting back. If you go all Tommy Lee and start punching paparazzi, maybe they'll back off you a little bit.
Yeah.
When he started taking their cameras and throwing stuff around and throwing paparazzi around, they backed off a little bit.
Yeah, but that's him. He's a rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber starts doing that. People are just going to go, payday.
This
guy can't throw a punch. I'll take a punch from Justin Bieber. If it means I get $10 million. You know what I mean?
Hey, Monica, that's a better question. If you told me I'd have to, take a punch from Justin Bieber and I'll get $60 million for 6 years, I might do the 6 years in jail.
Easy.
I might be willing to take it.
I'll even give him a wind up before he hits me. You know what I mean? Like, he's not doing no damage.
Oh, God, yeah. I'm glad to see everybody had a good weekend.
Yeah.
I did nothing. I didn't. Actually, I went. I can tell you this. Oh, I can tell you a quick story about the weekend. Diz, remember, I guess those THC drinks are like a thing. Mm-hmm. I didn't know if it was just something that you had in the studio that one time. We brought them to a party. We had a get-together at a friend. Not a party. It was just like a dinner of like 3 couples just hanging out. We ordered in and decided that we were going to play Pictionary, which, by the way, my Pictionary skills are kind of next level.
I can't picture you playing Pictionary, but okay.
Neither can I. I was thrown into the mix. I fought it. We lost.
It's dignity.
I figured I'd embrace it, and me and my buddy Chris were just locked in. We were locked in. You couldn't mess with us.
So you can draw well?
No, but it's not that I can draw. I can't draw well at all. But I was able to figure out what he was thinking, and he was able to figure out what I was thinking.
That's key.
And we were just locked in. You couldn't mess with us. But on the way there, my wife said she wanted to go pick up a couple of those THC drinks.
Nice.
Right? So we brought a 4-pack with us. Mm-hmm. Now, only my wife and my buddy Chris partook. They were having a way better time than everybody else was. By a long shot.
Yeah.
They were having those two. I can see it start to kick in. Like when we started to eat, I can see it started to kick in. And my buddy Chris, all of a sudden, he had this kind of blank look on his face. Like it was caught between a uh-oh and a this is awesome, somewhere in between there. And then the two of them locked eyes at the table and they went into a fit of laughter and they just sat and laughed for the next 2 or 3 hours. Like they were having an absolute blast. And we're all looking around like, I don't want to drink one. I don't want one of those things. They had a way better time than everybody else did. That's for sure.
Nice. So we're going to share a drink when you get here.
You know what the thing was? It was only 10 milligrams.
Oh, my God. That's it?
It was only 10 milligrams.
Oh,
and they were laughing their asses off. I'm like, okay. And my wife can go.
Yeah.
You know, my wife is the 50 milligram gummy gal. Or more. So I was surprised to see the 10 milligrams hit her like that, but they were having a real good time. I think I would try one at 10 milligrams. I would try it.
Mine was 100 that I had tried. There's like 50s and stuff.
Yeah, I don't want that. I definitely don't want that. And I don't think you're going to hand me a can and I'm just going to drink it blindly.
It's not bad if you sip it slow. If you pound it.
Yeah, but who does that? It's like lemon. It's like an iced tea or a lemonade or a soda. You drink it because you don't realize what you drink. It's like Jell-O shots.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Oh,
yeah.
Jell-O, this is delicious. And then all of a sudden, 45 minutes later, I don't understand why I can't stand and I can't see.
Yeah, mine was like a raspberry lemonade, so I just put it down. And that was
Yeah,
that's the issue.
You're right, and that's exactly what I don't want.
But that was the first time I had it. Since then, you just sip it slow. You're having a great time.
They have THC infused tequila, which is like a 1-2 punch.
Yeah, I don't think you need that.
I don't
That's
know.
crazy talk. So now you're getting the alcohol and the THC?
I know someone who had it, and he absolutely loved it. He drank it. And he drank the whole, not the whole bottle in one sitting by any means, but he didn't have any more pretty quickly.
Really?
Yeah, he liked it.
Because that's a stimulant. The tequila's a stimulant.
Is it?
So that's kind of cool.
Fewer calories than any of the other liquors. Maybe you want to try that.
Truth. I'm definitely open to the THC drink. This.
Oh yeah.
Make it happen. But make it like it's got to be like a 10 milligram one. Don't come to me with
That's
that 50
easy.
stuff. Oh, we're
That's
fighting.
easy. Yeah,
All right.
I got you, bro.
Do you,
Well,
on a scale of 1 to 10, what's the trust level with this? Him just handing you one, saying, "Yeah, sure."
It'll
it's
say
10.
on the can.
It'll say it right on the can. You can't get away with it.
Yeah.
So 0 because you'd have to look at the can.
I'll look at the can. Oh, I'll look at the can.
Yeah.
I'll look. Trust me. I'll look at the can.
I got
ain't
you,
getting that
Don.
one.
You're safe
you
in
ain't
my
getting that one
arms.
past me. All right, we'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Summer is here, and it's time to take that weekend getaway to Vegas, or maybe book that Alaskan cruise. But maybe inflation has kicked you right in the wallet. Well, leave it to Mike Calta to cancel his new order of 14 refrigerators just to give you the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Listen for the keyword every Tuesday and Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get it and enter it in the free 102.5 The Bone app, and you could win $1,000. That's $1,000 that you can use towards a beach vacation, or to buy your own refrigerator, or to just buy a bunch of beer, stay home, and drink them. You know, like a staycation. It's the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday from 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
Accidents don't just happen between the hours of 9 to 5. That's why we make ourselves available to talk with you 24/7. For a Farah fight, day or night, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. You can save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle this summer. Hey, it's JP, and my friends at Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you could trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Looking for top quality fencing in Florida? Fence Outlet has been the state's fencing expert for over 30 years. With 8 convenient locations, we offer a wide variety of styles and colors to enhance your property's security and curb appeal. Go to fenceoutlet.com to book your free estimate. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code RADIO to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code RADIO for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code RADIO for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
It's officially time for Zero Res's annual summer sale. Take advantage and get 15% off all cleaning services. That's 15% off carpet, air ducts, area rugs, and more. Mention my name, Galvin, to secure this deal today or book online at ZeroResTampaBay.com.
I'm Doug Bernetti. Growing up, I learned how hard it can be to make ends meet. At Bernetti PA, we help people every day with debt collection calls, credit card debt, home foreclosures, and bankruptcy cases. If you have questions, call 1-800-BURNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Hey, Bay Area, Randy here for Sun Toyota. We've got nearly 1,000 RAV4s, Tundras, Tacomas, Camrys, and Corollas in stock now. Drive select new models with smoking hot prices and low leases available. Plus, get a free grill or smoker during Father's Day weekend when you purchase a new Toyota. Because when you make it Sun Toyota, we make it happen.
Sun Toyota.com.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
It's win or go home in the playoffs, but not for new customers at Hard Rock Bet. If your first bet doesn't win, you'll get a bonus bet back up to $100 to try again. Playoff hockey, playoff basketball, WNBA, UFC, and so much more. Plus, get ready for a summer full of soccer at Hard Rock Bet. All you need to do is go and download the Hard Rock Bet app or simply go to hardrock.bet and start betting today. It's Hard Rock Bet, offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
Because we have lawyers in all 50 states, I see lots of lawyers' ads. Most seem to be bragging on results, but are they true or misleading? For example, in some cases, a firm may try a case even though the at-fault party has no lawyer, then brag in the ad about their results. My son Matt got one for nearly $50 million, but we never collected one dime. Some lawyers may say they got a result even though they were sitting second chair at a firm like mine, and even though they had little to do with it. Happens all the time. All that glitters is not gold. At Morgan & Morgan, our results are real. Visit forthepeople.com and go to settlements and verdicts to see for yourself what your case may be worth before you hire a law firm. Do your homework. Fact check. It's easy and too important not to. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Sometimes you just need a change in life, whether you're just entering the workforce or been doing the same job for a decade and you're ready for that change. John Senning here for the National Aviation Academy. If you didn't know, we've got the NAA right in our own backyard in beautiful Clearwater, Florida, where you can get your hands dirty. I learn with my hands getting in there, and that's what you'll be doing, working on the engines of jets and planes. And the way that things work at the NAA, you could be entering the workforce in just a few months. Make that decision today. The next class starts July 9th. Check them out at naa.edu.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
JP, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. 800-771-1025 is the phone number if you want to jump in, chat with us. You're always more than welcome. I'm kind of upset. Did you guys not realize that I realized that Monica was in some sort of period issue inside of 7 seconds?
No,
literally inside of 7 seconds. It was before I even looked at the camera. It was the because you're the one that always comes in a good mood. You're the one who always comes in.
I'm not in a bad mood.
Not Pat. Hold on. You're the one who always comes in peppy, full of energy. Hey, it's a great day. That kind of stuff. And when you start going, it took me literally before I even saw your eyes, less than 7 seconds to know you were having period issues.
I'm just in pain. I'm just in a lot of pain. But I know you're in pain too, and everybody has something to deal with. So I'm trying to.
Right, but that's fine. I would like a congratulations for the fact that I am so perceptive that.
I mean, you're making
and I care about you. See,
there's nice way to wrap that one up. Listen, I understand what you're saying, but you just kind of said it yourself that if I am the person who's comes in all happy and I'm not happy, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that.
Well, they wouldn't necessarily go right to it. They might dial in on what happened over the weekend. Did something happen to you?
Yeah.
You know, did something happen with your car? Did you have a fight with so-and-so? Whatever. No, I went right for it because I knew it. I felt it.
Well, I wish you could feel this pain and maybe.
I felt this before. Well, are you torturing yourself or did you take something?
I took something yesterday. I don't like to. You know how I am.
Right, you're taking Midol. You're not taking Oxy.
Booger sugar?
No, What? Oh my God, no. No, none of that. Yeah, exactly. And it was fine. I took it to go to sleep, and I was asleep at 5:30 yesterday.
What'd you take to go to sleep?
Pain. I took one Advil. That makes me tired.
That makes you
and it
impossible.
takes away the pain. No, it does. I get so drowsy after the Advil, and it takes away the pain.
But
And
Advil doesn't make you drowsy.
Yeah,
It makes-
NyQuil does.
There's
You take
nothing in
NyQuil?
Advil to make you drowsy.
Advil makes, I don't know how, like whatever, but I know how it affects me because when I took with the tooth pain, remember? And I would bust out and have to do it because I was in pain, and I would take it, and then like 20 minutes later, I just am going to fall asleep. And the same concept was last night where I was like, I cannot live. And I had to like take one I just took one because, I wanted to take 15.
And one Advil got rid of your pain?
Well, it made me fall asleep, and there's no pain when I'm asleep.
So why don't you take one now?
Because then I'll fall asleep.
You got an hour and a half.
Oh, you took like this Advil PM?
No, it wasn't PM. It was it's actually the Equate. It's not Equate. It's the
Not
Target.
the thing that tells you you're going to go to sleep?
Up and Up, the Target version of Advil.
So you're not even taking like the real deal?
It's cheaper, and it's the same thing. It says right on the bottle, compared to Advil. And you look
I
at
know.
the ingredients, it's the exact same thing.
Couponica doesn't have Advil coupons?
And not all the time. Sometimes I get free Advil. Sometimes I can't get them at all.
Why wouldn't you just take something now to get rid of the pain?
Because I don't want to fall
go because
asleep.
you hurt, you go for you because you're hurting.
Because it's just, like you said, it's just 2 hours. I can suck it up.
Okay.
It's all good. I don't want to fall asleep, and I don't want to be driving after I'm all half asleep. I don't know how I made it home yesterday.
What was yesterday?
The pain of all the pain on the way home from the beach.
What was you? So you're in pain and you're still going to the beach?
I didn't want to.
Why
I
didn't
woke
you stay
up
home?
in dying pain. Honestly, because Lori called me out, I haven't talked to her. Like, she doesn't
Yeah?
ever reach out to me ever. I've been checking on
Right.
her, but she doesn't reach out to me. And she said that she had to put her dog down.
Oh.
Okay.
I know. And she was, it was kind of in tears, and she's had this dog and whatever. And she's like, I just want to go to the beach. Will you come with me and we can take a walk on the beach?
Hell no.
And all I
That would
wanted
have
to
been
do
the
was
perfect time
sleep.
to tell her to go F herself.
Yeah.
I know, but what if your dog, like, anything else would have been, but
You went?
That dog's probably not even dead.
Oh, man.
I don't know how. I truly don't know how I was there, because I was there from like, I don't know what, 11 to like 4 or something. And I was just dying. I just was in so much pain all day.
Okay. My turn to say, I have questions.
Okay.
Why do you let this person be the only person in your life that can take advantage of you?
I don't know. But it's
Because
not
it's
even
not
about
me, and it's not Diz, and it's not anybody else I know.
It's not
But for whatever
her.
reason, it's almost like this chick has some evidence on you that you can't let out.
Yep.
So she says jump, and you say how high.
No.
matter how many times, the fact that you sat home crying a couple weeks ago,
Yep.
spent a day or 2 days crying it out because of this relationship that just isn't there. And then all of a sudden, this bitch calls you, and you were like, "Oh, of course I'll be there." And you're in pain, and you're not feeling
I
good,
was
and you got to
dead.
suck it up.
What's
and
the
you
dirt?
went.
I had a fever, and I had
And you know
massive
what?
cramps.
Are you on the
know what
flight
bothers?
logs?
I'm going to be honest with you, Monica. What
And say
bothers
what?
me the most about it
Yeah.
is that she just used you.
But here's the thing, and I don't see it that way about the using part. And here's
Because you
why.
don't want to see it that way.
Well, no, because
That's
I
where
would
I
do
come
that
in.
for a stranger. Like, have you ever had? I mean, you know what it's like to put a pet down. It's
Right. It's awful.
awful.
I got you. But when your needs weren't being met
Yeah.
consistently, right? And you finally came to terms like, all right, I guess this is over. But then when she needed you,
Yeah.
she expected you to jump. And you did.
But I mean, in that situation, I would jump for anybody. It's not just about Lori. Like, I would literally jump for anybody who needs me in that specific situation. I will say, and I spent with her, and she was crying. We spent the day together. I thought maybe a White Claw might ease the pain. It didn't. I literally just had the one White Claw all day, drinking waters, just trying, and drinking Diet Coke to try and stay awake. I was exhausted. I had a fever. It was miserable.
Why you went out with a fever?
I know. I had a fever. Exactly. It was horrible. And then about like 3:30ish, I was trying to hold it together, and I just couldn't hold it together anymore. I'm like, listen, I said, Lori, listen, I haven't been feeling good. I said, I this fever, and I'm tired, and I have these really debilitating cramps that I'm doubled over in pain, and I'm bloated. Just it was a whole thing. And she goes, Yeah. So the dog, like she literally didn't even acknowledge it.
But that's what I'm saying. She's not a friend.
But that's when I said, I'm leaving. Like I didn't expect her to cry over me or anything. But as soon as the first time all day that I was suffering through, the first time I bring up something about me, and it's not just something small, I was really hurting. And she just didn't even say, oh, that sucks. Not even anything. Just so anyway, like there was a slight pause.
You are a magnet
and I was like,
for narcissistic lunatics.
That's when I left, and you should be proud of that because I wasn't sticking it. I was like, what?
Good.
What? And I left, and I don't know how I made it home. I was dying, and I took off everything and went to bed at when it was like 5. I slept through the night. I had no business being out. No business. I should have just slept all day yesterday.
Yeah. You got to start to stick up for you. I find it so interesting.
Well, I'm leaving
so interesting that you let nobody get anything over on you except this chick.
Well, I'm the last interaction we had was when I was telling her how much I was dying over here, and she didn't even acknowledge it. That's what I'm leaving off of that. Like I did after not hearing from you. You don't call me. You don't text me. And I get it, and I would do that for anybody. But now you don't care about me at all, and that's the taste that's left in my mouth after yesterday. And
until she calls you again.
No, I don't
with
know.
Whatever the next crisis is.
I don't know.
You'll be there.
Well,
you'll be there.
She's trying to move, and she's
again.
Yeah, because she's staying with other people. She doesn't have her apartment anymore because of this dog that was sick, and
Is she working?
Yeah, that's the other thing. She's been working her full-time job and then another part-time job, 12 hours on Saturday and Sunday. And she's been doing that for the last however long so she could pay off her truck and get a new car that's not as much. So she's been busy. I'm not going to say she hasn't been, but just don't treat me like crap after I've been here all mother bleeping day.
She's got to go.
Well, I don't just do.
You got to take her out. She's got to go.
I honestly think it's more like, if I see her at an acquaintance, like whatever, like I'm not going to do what I did yesterday. I'm not. And you can think, and I understand why you would think I will, but not the way how it ended. That just proved something to me. And I'm not going to hate her guts or ignore her or anything like that and, whatever, but I'm not going to drop everything like I did yesterday. I wish I would have stayed home.
Can we get back to your period for a minute? It's been months in between, hasn't it? Like, didn't we think maybe you might have turned the corner on this whole thing? And it might have been, weren't we there like a month or so ago? Because I asked questions and you had said it had been months.
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to think right now. I'm trying to think of when I had
back with a vengeance.
Nothing's like, well, not to be gross. Nothing like seeing the big old blood in the toilet.
Oh God.
Really gross.
Not to be gross.
Whatever, you're not living it like I am right now. And it's just it's a sharp razor in my abdomen and massive cramp. And I'm just sitting here like, doo-dee-doo. I hate you guys. I hate boys. And all that is boys and boys.
But does it bother? Were you kind of hoping you were on the other side of this thing and you weren't going to get any more? And
no,
menopause
because
was in.
I don't want to start to grow a beard or, whatever. What happens in what happens in menopause that, you know what I mean? I don't need all that nonsense. It's a whole other. Can we just skip from
You don't need it? Try putting yourself in our shoes.
Oh, okay. What are you dealing with?
Because you're going to go insaner.
You realize that there is no control over it.
I got it. Trust me.
You cannot.
I'm already living it. I'm living it on one front.
Don't do it.
I don't need it on two.
Don't do it, JP.
You're going to get insaner.
You're going to have...
And that's right. I made up that word for effect.
I'm okay with that word for effect, but you have to understand there are a jillion menopausal women right now saying F-U-J-P.
Yeah, I ain't afraid of y'all.
You better be. They're going to be insaner.
I'll fight all yous, one-on-one.
And I'm not insane. I mean, What are you saying?
I think it's pretty clear. What I'm saying. Like, it's going to get bumpy. Diz, I'm telling you haven't lived this yet. It's going to when she goes into full-blown menopause.
Okay.
It's going to get bumpy.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Do you want to know something? I felt like Friday's show was reminiscent of early on because it was the nonstop coming at me over the beach bash. I'm like, all right, what's going on here?
I'm just like,
Where is this coming from? Because this is like we've been going at each other, but it's been kind of, cool and nice and fun and whatever it is, we can make some jokes. Friday felt a little bit heavy. I'm like, all right, let me see what happens here. And
I'm in massive pain. FTR.
Before I have to address it. And now all of a sudden here we are. I'm like, okay, all right.
Some listener tried to start stirring crap up, as they do, on the Mike. I happened to listen to a part of the Mike Halter show this morning, and a listener called up and was like, "Did you hear Monica and JP?" Trying to make it more than it was, and she was giving him crap, and because he said, what's the schedule and when do I get to have personal time or whatever he said, and Mike Halter was like, well. Yeah, he can't. Of course, he's got to be there though, because the listener's like, he said he's not going to be there all the time, and he's not. They don't own him for that weekend. And Mike Halter's like, yeah, they do. And then he was like, wait a minute, is he paying his own way? And they're like, no. And he's like, well, then if they're paying him to come down here, they own him all weekend, and he's got to do.
Your own, boy.
But I'm not.
I'm just telling
you are.
that that's not the only mindset. I'm not the only one who looked at it a certain way.
Get in line, boy.
But could you?
Letting you know.
Whatever. I don't care. If I'm public enemy number one, so be it. Brennan didn't care.
Listen, you want to make a run for it. Me and you can run some like escapes. You know what I mean? We can go sing Wade in the Water while we're waiting for everyone to pass us by, and then run into the sunset together, dog. I'm with you.
Let's
get out of here.
Hand in hand?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's be free men.
I'll do
I heard tales of an underground railroad. We can get all the way to Canada.
Let's not get crazy. I ain't going there.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Canada does suck.
Mexico?
Yeah,
We'll talk about it.
Where did they go at the end? Zihuatanejo?
Yeah,
Is that where
there
they
you
went
go.
to at the end of...
Shawshank Redemption. It looks
Shawshank?
beautiful, yeah.
Yeah. I'll go to Zihuatanejo. Why not? Look beautiful. Crystal blue waters.
You don't
We'll be right
remember
back.
anything. You remember the pronunciation of Zihuatanejo.
Zihuatanejo. I travel, Monica. I'm a man of the world.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. NASCAR lives on 102.5 The Bone. The cars, the drivers,
I'm not surprised, and anybody who is should rethink their NASCAR knowledge.
and all the left turns you can handle. Race Day Sundays, where NASCAR lives in Tampa Bay. Right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ulm Jeep Ram, #1 in the country.
Jersey College is a nursing school where faculty know how to give you the resources and support you need with encouragement and real connection.
Hi, my name is Ebony, and I'm a graduate of Jersey College. I felt like Jersey College truly cared about me. This experience was a life changer for me. It's a great feeling. You have to try. Don't doubt yourself. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Classes are enrolling now at our campuses in Tampa, Largo, Brooksville, Naples, and Port Charlotte. Apply now at jerseycollege.edu.
Summer is here, and it's time to get your backyard ready where you always wanted it to be. From custom patios and pavers to upgraded driveways, Waterman Properties is your go-to for bringing your summer vision to life. Whether you're remodeling, rebuilding, or repairing from a storm, Waterman Properties handles everything from demolition to install with expert care and zero runaround. Visit watermanproperties.net or call 813-715-7383. It's Waterman Properties. Your vision is their mission. Hit them up today and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Market volatility isn't slowing down. If you're nearing retirement, now is not the time to wait and see. Every day of uncertainty can put your future at risk. It's time to diversify. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I want you to know you can create certainty, locking in guaranteed income for life. This means predictable, stable cash flow, even in turbulent times. You've worked too hard to leave your retirement to chance. Right now, there are options to receive up to 30% upfront or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't wait. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company. Any examples provided are hypothetical. Annuities are issued with prospectus and sales brochures and should be reviewed carefully before funding as features and benefits vary. DBA in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
Hey guys, it's a cat named Mo, and for the past 10 years, I've been talking about the Centers for Men's Health, better known as C4MH.com, which has been the leader in low T care for the past 15 years. C4MH.com leads because it's a local medical practice, not one of those slick national franchise T clinics that pop up overnight. C4MH leads because it has no financial contracts, no upfront treatment payments, and no added cost treatments. C4MH leads because we fully disclose, and I say we because, again, I've been with them for 10 years, the affordable pricing. There are no hidden surprise costs. The slick pop-up clinics pricing is nowhere to be found, and then come the other clinics use. So when you want affordable, safe, convenient, low-T care, go to C4MH.com.
Enjoy revved up summer savings at Crown Hyundai.
Get financing as low as 0%, buy with zero down, or make no payments for a year on over 700 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Elantra SE for only $99 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service.
Visit CrownHyundai.com.
With approved credit, 24-month lease, 10K miles a year, $59.95 due at signing, plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
Hey, chill seekers, I've got something mind-blowing for you, and it's the Kava Social Club. If you haven't tried it yet, you're missing out on the Kava and Kratom drinks. They are delicious. It's time to forget the stereotypes. These smooth, flavorful blends are perfect for unwinding after a long day. Trust me, your taste buds and your stress levels will thank you. If you're ready to elevate your chill, head to the Kava Social Club in downtown Bradenton, where good vibes and great people meet. Check them out on all your social medias at Kava Social Club.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensated for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
And now, back to JP.
JP, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Do you remember a couple months ago? Did we talk about it here? I don't remember. Everything gets blurred. About the Sperminator guy?
No. I mean, not that I remember.
You don't remember the Sperminator guy at 170-something kids? He just gives the sperm to people?
Oh,
wait a minute.
Yes.
That was forever ago, right?
Well, this guy's retiring. You ready for this? He's got 176 kids.
Oh, wow.
And he didn't start throwing his seed around until 2008. The oldest kid he's got, I think, is 16.
How many kids? 176?
176. Let me give you the Sperminator by the number, by the way. So this guy he's 50 years old, and he kind of feels like, he doesn't want to put anybody at risk, and he doesn't, and he's got a girlfriend now and all this kind of stuff. He's got 176 kids. He's got 5 babies on the way that'll be born in 2025.
Who's still banging this guy?
They're not. It's not about banging.
Oh, that's right. He's donating.
Some of them he's had sex with. I'm going to get into all this because I find this stuff. I find this guy's story amazing. He's got 176 kids, 5 babies on the way. He started in 2008, so he's 17 years in. That's 10 kids a year plus 10 kids a year. His oldest is 16. The youngest is 2 months. He's got 13 sets of twins. He's got children on 5 different continents. He's got 10 different countries that have his kids.
Domination.
20 kids in the U.S. with offspring. 20 states in the United States with offspring in it. So he's got kids scattered around 20 different states. He's got 5 marriages. So I guess he's had 5 marriages in his lifetime. And he's got 1 kid that was born in prison. Right? So now this dude, he starts talking about how my legacy will never be money or fame. It's family. He said he's helped scores of women, single, lesbian, those hitched to impotent hubbies who thought motherhood was off the table. And he's done the deed, or at least handed off fresh seed in a dizzying array of places, from Starbucks bathrooms and Nets games to Port Authority bus terminal and lots of airports.
He's about the convenience.
So basically, he's running into an airport, squeezing off a fresh batch, and then handing it to the person. And he doesn't charge anybody.
He doesn't
charge anybody. His firstborn, and the woman actually named the baby after him, right? Was born in 2008 to a lesbian mom who posted an ad for a donor on Craigslist and wound up having sex with Nagel. So she's a lesbian. Quote, "We conceived the old-fashioned way," he said, adding that he tries to do the deed as quickly as possible to reduce any lesbian's discomfort. Quote, "I was many lesbians' first guy."
His excellent customer service.
That's what I'm saying. And he doesn't charge anybody because he said, you know, going back and forth to the sperm banks, and there's all the red tape and everything, and this goes all around all that stuff. Like, what is this ego? What is this?
Kindness?
Kindness.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, kindness is probably part of it. He doesn't charge them.
And he's also, like you said, thinking about when people who, if he's not if there's people who like have to do IVF and a million other things to try and get a kid, and if he's just doing this, I mean, as long as they trust him.
Well, they're not doing IVF. It's not that it's IVF,
that's what I'm saying,
because
like,
IVF is when the woman is having problems
Yes.
Getting pregnant. So if they have impotent husbands,
But that's what I'm saying.
who can't fire off live ammo, then
He's
she's
helping
just
them.
walking. Yeah. I don't know, but there's got to be a psychological aspect to this.
Like, not power, but he loves the fact that all these kids he has running around, that he gave life to people in a sense.
It doesn't feel like there's a God complex. That's not what this feels like to me. But I don't know. There's got to be something deep that made this guy go on for as long as he did for that many kids. And you know what actually is kind of refreshing? Nobody ended up coming in and suing him for father support.
He did the coming in.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, but I think that's all established beforehand, correct?
Monica, if he's passing his baby batter off in a Starbucks bathroom, you think there's contracts being signed?
I don't know about contracts, but like verbally, they're like, okay, we're not going to.
Verbally doesn't hold up.
But if these people are in you have to understand I don't understand their mindset because I don't want kids and I certainly don't want them this bad, would be like they have no other choice and they're doing this because he's free and he's doing, whatever. And they are okay to meet him in a Starbucks bathroom or whatever, at an airport bathroom or whatever. They just want the kid. You know what I mean? And they get what they want and they're not worried about what you're saying because they're just happy to get what they want and it didn't cost them $1 zillion. And
right. But then you never know about the kids. Now, what's going to happen? Can you imagine? Like all of a sudden, the kids start wanting to know. They don't know what the truth is.
Dude, I'm not going to lie.
In.
If I were a guy and I could do that, I would have because I don't want kids. I couldn't care less. So here, if you can't, like as a girl, it's much more invasive and it's much more complicated. But if that's all I had to do and I were a guy, I would be doing that all over the joint. You'd be calling me the sperminator. Why not? I have nothing to lose. I don't want kids. You do. That it doesn't seem fair. So here, you get this.
he said his main draw is that he's never charged a woman for his donations, enabling them to avoid sperm bank costs, which can run into thousands of dollars, as well as the associated red tape.
They're grateful.
I'm sure it's a matter of time until one person goes, you owe me child support.
He's got a couple of kids of his, like, that are part of it. He's in the photo here, he's flanked by 3 of his kids, Elijah, Zoe, Aria, named in homage of her dad. His name is Ari. And they're wearing matching T-shirts. The kids are now 10 years old. I don't know. I find this story just to be amazing. And, of course, he was on Maury years ago, surrounded by multiple baby mamas. And he's got black kids. He's got white kids. He's got Asian kids. He's got you name it. He's got them.
I don't see a downfall here. I don't see a bad.
I don't know. No. I'm not knocking this guy. I'm just trying to get behind you know me. I always go for the psychological part, right? 25 years on a shrink's couch. Like, what is triggering this thing to be something that he wants to continue to do?
Help. I'm telling you, people, believe it or not, JP, some people just are nice and they want to help.
Yeah, man, I guess. And he did this all by answering. I wish there was more story. Like, to me, this is a documentary waiting to happen.
Oh, yeah,
like, true. And sit down with the first woman that was a lesbian, and it was quick sex, and he scented live ammo, and she got pregnant. And then what happened? She told 2 friends, and they told 2 friends, and so on and so on and so on. Because I don't think it doesn't say anything where he started advertising, saying, "Hey, if you're having trouble getting pregnant, your man's, shooting duds. I'm your guy." No, there's no ads. He answered ads.
Word of mouth.
There's some sort of mouth hug joke in there somewhere. I just couldn't come up with it at the top of my head.
Listen, like I said, maybe there's an angle, and my brain doesn't work that way, and that's why you're thinking there has to be an angle because that's how your brain works. But maybe it is just what it is, and it's all out there where he's like, "This is someone's telling someone, and okay, I'll help them out too. I don't care." By the way. Again, it doesn't cost him anything. He also gets a little pleasure out of the whole situation. So,
Well, listen to this, too. He says, comparing himself to the father of 14, Elon Musk, Nigel quipped, quote, "I feel richer than Elon Musk, even if my bank account doesn't show it." And then it says, since the paper broke the story of the hardest working man in insemination in 2016, so 9 years ago, following him into the bathroom of a downtown Brooklyn Target as he handed off his genetic material to a wannabe baby mama, Nagel has had his hands full. And it says at that point, he had a relatively modest clan of 22 kids with 18 different women. Since then, he battled with the Israel Supreme Court to legally donate, had his 50th child with an 18-year-old homeless baby mama, took a stint as a pitchman for a male fertility drug, and starred in a 6-part web series for the New York Post. He's even had a baby born in prison in 2017 to a mom who was accused by her jilted lesbian ex of kidnapping their own daughter who they shared with Nagel. So getting used to cradle behind bars wasn't a big adjustment, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, man. He said retirement will pay dividends for his love life since Nagel conceded that his biggest concession all these years was abstinence. Quote, "If someone is ovulating tomorrow, I'm ejaculating today. The sperm count declines." Do you know what I'm saying? So he had to sit and I guess he was holding back. There's so much to this guy that is interesting. So he was just like would hold back, it sounds like, until he got the call from somebody who was going to be, or maybe who was already in contact and she was going to be ovulating in a week, so then he had to hold back on his own.
Is it stronger?
To
Is
then
it more
make
potent
sure his swimmers are a little bit stronger, or at least the numbers. So the odds go up, the more numbers there are, because if he goes today and then he's got to go perform tomorrow, the numbers will be down. Something about this dude, man.
You like
I don't
him.
know.
You like him.
I kind of like him.
I mean, I feel like you do.
Like I want more of. Like I want a Netflix documentary on this dude. Like give me an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Are you gonna watch that
with the people, with the women? Why you don't find all reasons, because they're all gonna have all these different reasons about why they turned to him. Out of all their options, why this guy? How did they find him? He's got him on 5 different continents. right? So somebody in Australia found this guy. Somebody, if, I'm playing the odds, Antarctica's not in there.
I'm sure the internet helps a little bit there. So it's not like he.
Right, but nobody, like if one of the continents was Asia, nobody in Asia can knock up the Asian person?
Maybe they want to charge money. And if this guy has 176 kids, clearly his stuff works and he's not asking for anything. Like, I feel like his track record is it's so far out there now that he's reliable.
I guess. I don't know, man. I like this guy.
How old is this guy?
He's just turned 50.
Is he going to be, because he can do this for another 25 years or so, or how long?
No, that's how I started the story. He's done. He's retiring. He's in a relationship now with a younger woman. She doesn't want kids.
Fair.
But he wants to, because he hasn't been able to be monogamous with anybody because this was his goal.
Yeah.
And now he's in this relationship that he wants to be in. So everybody else, although I bet you it's not going to take all that much to bust this guy out of retirement.
No, I think, if I'm the girlfriend and I care like that, unless they break up. If they break up, he can always, come back, unretire.
Yeah. I don't know. I find the whole thing super interesting, though.
I kind of, just for you, I want there to be a documentary. I wouldn't watch that nonsense, but.
Why not?
I don't care about kids or people having kids and their struggles.
Yeah, but this is not about having people's kids or having kids. This is about,
you just said, why would they, you would want the story to be about each family. Like, why did this family go there to him? Why did this, I don't care about all of that. Like, sorry.
I want to hear from lesbians who banged a dude in a Starbucks bathroom just to get pregnant. If you don't find that interesting, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, how's that not interesting? And the fact that he said, I was lots of lesbians' first guy, I want to know everything from all of them. It's JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio, Monica and Diz. We'll be right back.
Just a whistle puff guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
And you know what my new obsession is? Mint chocolate chip and using potato chips as like a
You almost
scoop.
said potato tits.
I did. I know. I got real hungry.
Which ironically is what we call you behind your back.
Listen to the Mike Calta show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone. Or anytime with the full show replay on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
Hockey, beer, boats. Tampa Bay's favorite hat trick is back. The Lightning and Creative Loafing present Bolt's Brewfest, presented by Publix. Friday, August 1st at Amalie Arena. Sample hundreds of local and international beers, games, and more. Get info and tickets at boltsbrewfest.com.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah.
Tampa. As America's largest injury law firm, size is our strength. Morgan & Morgan.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but it's also hard to deal with a cough that won't go away and thinking it's lung cancer, or feeling your heart race after a walk and wondering if it's a heart attack, or telling your family you may not be around to see your next birthday.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but the consequences are even harder. Tobacco-Free Florida has free resources to help you stay smoke-free. You may be eligible to receive free nicotine patches, gum, or lozenges. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW or visit tobaccofreeflorida.com.
Renewal by Anderson of Tampa, Sarasota has an unbelievable 30-year anniversary sale. You buy one, you get one 30% off for replacement windows and patio doors. They are affordable, they are thorough, they are efficient and polite. You will love the work they do for you in beautifying your home. Renewal by Anderson, bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613.
School is out and summer is here. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Honda your first stop and drive a new Honda Pilot $479 per month or a new Honda Accord Hybrid just $359 per month. Test drive your new Honda today at Crown Honda, online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
There's a lot of great things happening in June at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. A $20,000 blackjack tournament, a $150,000 bonus time slot tournament. You could win a 2025 Mercedes CLE 300 in a drawing and a $150,000 hot seat power winners. And new Unity members by Hard Rock receive a limited time t-shirt and up to $200 on us. Gambling, great restaurants like Suppresso and Council Oak, The Rez, and the Hard Rock Cafe. Stop in at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
One of the things with running is I want to enjoy the run, but I never made it very far because the arches in my feet just killed me. So when I got to the end of my rope and I said I have to do something to get rid of the pain, and a couple people recommended the Good Feet store to me. I loved how I could go in and get a free personalized arch support fitting. They put that time, that work, that effort into helping you find the right arch supports. And you can walk around the store with these in your shoes and try them out before you purchase them. So after I got my arch supports, the arches on my feet stopped hurting and the pain instantly, literally instantly went away. So if you have pain, go. Find a Good Feet store and go. There is an answer. Find the simple solution that will get rid of your pain. I'm Rondi, and that's my Good Feet story.
See how Good Feet arch supports work for you before you buy with a free fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Visit any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, and at goodfeet.com.
Need a new fence that stands tall? Look no further.
I'm so glad I went to Fence Outlet. Their team really nailed it, and my home has been completely elevated by my new fence. Thanks, Fence Outlet.
Go to fenceoutlet.com to book your free estimate. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
The guaranteed offer for Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. You can save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle this summer. Hey, it's JP, and my friends at Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you could trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
The accident wasn't your fault, so why should you be burdened with the medical bills? This is Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get overwhelmed by mounting medical bills. I'll fight to ensure that the responsible party pays what you're owed. Injured on the go? Don't wait. Visit justcallmo.com.
If you need to hire, you know it takes time. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. You simply pick a time and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day.
Try Zip Intro for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only at Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly, B21.
Uh-oh, Brad's buzzed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's starting with the whoops. Good thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
Know your buzzed warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Let's go! Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go.
Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you
Real Raw Radio, hour number 2 of the show, brought to you by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorneys. We'll get to Ted, the dead guy in the envelope, in just a couple of minutes. And reminder, if you would like to watch the show, you can. We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Is that it, Diz? Is that where we're doing it?
Yep, Facebook and YouTube. We are live.
That's cool. So I guess you don't need to do. I'm wondering why they got away from just doing the TV, the Bone TV stuff.
Well, that's all on there now. They just moved it on there.
Oh, is that all? And but it's still on the website too?
I think you could still log on to Bone TV. I would imagine they send you. It's probably just a link to one of those. To be honest,
Right.
It just sends you to YouTube now.
It's funny, for a communications company, we don't communicate all that well. I had no idea we were doing a Mike Calta $1,000 giveaway contest starting tomorrow.
It's confusing at best. I read through, you know how I am. I read through that email and
Okay, you did so. Okay, I'm feeling much better now because
Yes.
I'm like, I
read
don't
through
get it.
very thoroughly, and there were a couple of different ones, and we're just gonna kind of go with the flow.
Yeah,
Don't look
I know.
to me
I
for
just
answers.
said, I know on Tuesdays and Thursdays we're
Yes.
doing a word every hour,
And
and
then
out of all those, out of the whole day, out of the 8 hours or 10 hours, whatever it's going to be,
and you have the email said they have 30 minutes.
as
from,
always.
But then it said, for example, if the 9 o'clock keyword, they have until 10:30 to get it, and that's what
was
the email
probably just
says.
that was probably just a misprint, though.
So don't make it more confusing.
I hear you. I'm with you.
And then they don't
So
draw until they do only once a day. But out of all those, or I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't
And
know.
are we calling it the get
Yes.
paid like a rock star
No,
summer?
that's the Eagle. It's
That's
Mike
what I'm
Calta. I think it's vacay payday.
Is this Win
or
Scotty's
payday
money?
vacay.
I think
Is
it's
this Win
Scotty's
Scotty?
money.
It might be.
That's magic.
Win
no,
Scotty's
that's
money,
magic.
right?
Okay, so I don't even know what the hell's
It's
going
Mike.
on here.
It's Mike Calta's. I think payday vacay or vacay payday.
Okay,
Something to that effect.
That's not what I heard.
so back to the lack of communication skills. Communication.
I just didn't want to say anything because I don't know.
Starting tomorrow, we will have.
We'll have it figured out.
Your keyword for DJ Eakins Summer Bash.
Right. So starting tomorrow, your shot at $1,000.
Will we?
Starting at 8 a.m. and running every hour till 5 o'clock.
Okay, so at 11
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
and 12 tomorrow, will we know what's going on? Will one of us know what's going on?
Yes.
Will it be you?
I will jump on the phone.
Thank you.
Yes. One
And
of
I'm
you full-time
assuming there's
people.
a
Figure it
script that
out.
we have to go through and, go right now to the Bone, the Bone
Yeah, you got to download
app.
I think.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's coming tomorrow. Your shot at $1,000.
We confused him even more. I don't
Right.
even know what's happening.
Right now, Mike Olivero is probably cursing at me, but don't tell me because I saw what you said, and it says on one thing it says Mike Calta vacay payday, and then it goes into get paid like a rock star. So how am I supposed to?
It seems like it's confusing, and that's just me. And then
I did think the promo was funny. That Mike was taking a break from buying his
I didn't hear
14
it.
refrigerator.
I didn't hear it. That's great. Okay, and that's what it says. Winner will be drawn at 5:31 p.m.
Right.
with
At
info.
So we're doing it every Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're doing it every hour starting at 8. And then all the people that get through, that get chosen, one of those is going to win the $1,000.
Okay, and that's at 5:30, and then they have until.
Tuesdays and
Wait a minute,
Thursdays for the
then-
rest of June, all through July, ends on August 1st.
Then what is the whole 30 minutes after? Oh, they have that
You have
time.
till 30 minutes. You have 30, just like with the last contest.
To put it
with the
in.
Bone bonus, you have a half an hour to get the word
But
in,
you
blah,
won't
blah, blah.
know within, because before we were like, well, make sure you answer your phone because that's how you know you win. You
They'll
won't hear
know if
anything back until
they'll-
5:30.
Yeah. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I'm throwing my hands up and
I quit.
I give. Hey, just a little advice for you. I was reading this article earlier today. It said older women are dating younger men, and they're reporting higher satisfaction in the bedroom.
You know what's funny? So I know so many people who after they got divorced, they got new boyfriends, and they're all younger. Not one of them is the same or older. Not one. And good for them. I just feel like, is that what I'm supposed to be doing?
I'm saying you might as well give it a shot because they're saying that the results are in, and these women are having better sex or more enjoyable sex, more fulfilling sex with younger partners. Now, I just don't know. It's because they're younger and they have more stamina and they can go. They're not talking about 16-year-olds, obviously, but they're talking about 50s and their 20s, or the early 30s if a women in their 50s, and
I don't know about 30s. I can go 40s.
I just found it to be interesting. Well, go into your 40s. It said participants completed a battery of questionnaires measuring various aspects of their relationship. These included validated scales assessing sexual functioning tailored for males and females, relationship satisfaction, sexual self confidence and mental well-being. Participants also answered questions about how long they had been in the relationship and whether they perceived any financial gain from dating an older or younger partner. It says for men, relationship satisfaction was the strongest predictor of how positively they viewed their age gap in the relationship. Blah, blah, blah. You keep going through the article, and it just talks about how for women, the story was more nuanced. Relationship satisfaction, sexual satisfaction, and the fact that the women were receiving more sexual satisfaction with younger partners.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be out there flirting with with your girlfriends, you might want to just
good
go
luck
younger.
with that. I've discovered this weekend that Friday night I went out with my girlfriends and.
Was that a planned night out?
Yeah. We went for sushi. It was really, really good. It was in South Tampa, but not that South Tampa. And it was a really good time. And the sushi was delicious. I was kind of craving it. But so we went to across the street to the press box after, which is a bar, like a sports bar. After, and we were drinking a couple drinks, and it came up like to take the best picture. You have to, in order to take the best picture, you have to look at the camera like you're looking at the guy across the bar, like you want to bang him, right? So get that, whatever that look is, get that look and look at the camera, and that's going to be your best picture. And so everybody tried it, and everybody did fantastic jobs. Like they were all, it's pretty and sexy and whatever you want to say. Mine were ridiculous. I do not know how to flirt. I don't know how to look. I don't know how.
Well, what do you mean you don't know how to flirt? Did somebody talk to you?
Nobody talked.
Was somebody trying to talk to you? Were you trying to talk to somebody?
No, I don't know how to. So they broke it down. Okay, what if who do you think is cute? And I said Mark Wahlberg. And what if Mark Wahlberg was across there? I'm like,
AKA JP.
Right.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boston JP. Continue. I'm sorry.
I did not see it at all, but okay. And I was like, I wouldn't be nervous to go talk to him, but what do I say? Like how I can't. You don't need to say anything. Give him the look, and my look was not anything.
Let me see your look.
No. I will
Please.
I will send you a picture.
I'm not going to take a screenshot of it. Just do it into the camera.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I'm going to send you a picture right now, like, of what. There's two different ones. My boobs look big in that picture. There's two different ones, and the first one was me trying, and the second one was like, I don't effing know. Hang on, I'm gonna
Did you talk to anybody Friday night?
No, I didn't talk to anybody because, like I told you, I can't flirt. I don't know how else to say it. I don't know.
Yeah, but they can come. They can flirt with you.
Give it a try. Look at that. Give us a look.
Yeah, come on.
Look at this. Yeah.
No, that's more of a like I want to look like hey, like I want to bang you, but my I want to bang you face is not what it's supposed to be. I don't know.
All right, let's see.
Okay. That first one was me trying to look, and it's just not. And I don't care what you say. Thank you for trying.
No, that's not a flirt look.
No,
that's the dumbest joke I ever heard. Get away from me, or somebody farted in your face.
And then look at the next picture. That is me. Like this is going to be the face I make because I don't care anymore because I don't know what I'm doing. So there's that.
That's not a look of you want to bang somebody.
No.
Like, this is I don't know what to do. Stop putting pressure on me. Look.
Exactly. And by the way, you do it. You like it's tougher to do than you think, except for whatever reason these girls could do it. But try to look.
Diz, I'm sending these to you. Just post them.
No, wait, no, I didn't. Hold on. No. Hold on.
And I'll still post them.
Can we crop it out like all the background?
Don't worry about it. The second one is ridiculous. The first one was like I could see it at 10, but you just look aggravated. You look like me.
And that's my whole thing, JP. Now I'm starting to learn
that's resting bitch face is what that is.
But I'm not resting. I'm trying there. So if my flirt face looks like resting bitch face, why would anybody approach me?
Correct.
I'm doing it to myself.
Monica.
I'm gonna die alone with my cats. Meow, meow. You know what?
Meow.
I'm okay with that. I love my cats. They're nice to me.
So you got no action?
Zero action. And the breach I was worthless, so that was pointless. And
right.
Saturday, really quick, Saturday had to get a new phone. It was a pain in the ass, blah, blah, blah. I am not the only one who names things. And I'm very, very...
We never said
I'm sorry for the late breaking news, but I just asked ChatGPT, which famous celebrity does JP on 102.5 The Bone look most like?
And?
Care to guess, Monica?
It better not be Mark Wahlberg.
Matt Damon, Chris Pine, And Mark Wahlberg.
I don't.
Thank you.
Early
I don't
2000s look.
I don't see
If
it.
The
you-
overall build
Monica-
and the hair give a Wahlberg era impression.
If you take not a current picture with white hair, but an older picture when my hair was brown, I'm telling you, it's
I've
there.
seen your older pictures. You sent them
I'm
to
t-
us. You
I'm
look
telling
nothing
you-
like
no,
Mark
those
Wahlberg.
are my high school pictures.
I will
I'll
say
find,
this.
I'll
Send
find-
me
I'll
one so I
find
can
you
put
one.
them up side by side.
Yes,
I
let's
got.
put
I
those
got.
up.
Dude, yeah, okay.
Also,
When I come down there in a month, I'll give you my phone. You can go through it. I don't know how to find anything.
ChatGPT also said that
Knows everything.
That I was Ryan Hoppy's board op. So
Well, it knows everything.
Ryan ChatGPT can suck it for all I care.
Correct.
And I don't.
Matt Damon, they got me with.
Yeah. Matt Damon and Mark Wahlberg were the first two.
I don't.
Who does
I didn't-
Monica? Who's Monica look like?
Good question.
Put it in.
No,
there.
let's not do this.
Let's totally do
How
this.
does he know? How are you saying?
It's pulling the picture of JP on the logo. That's the same one.
Which, by the way, is from
Roger
19.
JP.
It's from 1912. You look nothing like that now.
If I put a little bit more pepper, I'm the same guy. I'm the same weight that I was in that picture.
No, you look.
I am the same weight.
You can be the same weight all day long. You look older. I'm just saying it. I look
my hair's
older.
white now.
No, I'm saying your face looks aged. Like you don't look old.
Shut your mouth.
You don't look
I will
old.
smack the taste out of your mouth. Did you just say I look old?
You don't look. I just said 3 times you don't look old, but you look older than that picture.
No, I don't.
I mean,
do have these
everybody
lines
does.
Over here. I do have these things over here.
What year was that picture taken? And be honest, it was because that ChatGPT said early 2000s.
No, it's not early 2000s. That was the last photo shoot we did. 2016. It was after we started at the Bone.
No, because
Yes.
maybe it was for when you started at the Bone because that's the only thing we've ever known. You didn't have anything before that we used.
So then
at
it
the
was
Bone.
right before. Then it was right before we started.
So
at the
that
Bone.
was 2015, which is 10 years ago. You telling me you didn't age 1 ounce in 10 years
No, I'm beautiful.
in your own
I do
way?
have these lines going across my face that I never saw before.
Like baloney?
Oh, the baloney stacks only that's across the top of your forehead when you move your eyes up like that. And I don't even have that bad. I have these two on either side of my nose going down to the corner of my mouth.
Would you do Botox?
No. I wouldn't do Botox.
Also, you do not look like. If we're going to post anything, are you going to post that? Because does he look like Mark Wahlberg? Because no.
Stop hating on me.
Not hating on you. And I think I said before, I think you're an attractive man. You just don't look like Mark Wahlberg in any way, shape, or form.
Well, who would you say celeb-wise?
He looks like me.
Nobody.
If anything.
That's true. JP's older by a lot.
Not by
discussed
him. Not that him, I'm not.
Really?
Am I? No way.
You're younger than Mark Wahlberg?
I think he's in his 50s. I think he's in his early to
you are.
mid-50s.
Yeah, you are.
Mark Wahlberg
He's
is
54.
Yeah, I'm a year younger.
It shows in the face.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's
How do you not
solid
see
ass
it?
kissing. I see none of it, and I can't be the only one who doesn't see it.
If you put in Mark Wahlberg and you look at the picture that's all the way to the left,
on imaging on Google Images,
I just put in Google. The first thing that popped up is a bunch
That
of
looks
pictures.
like JP.
That looks like me.
That looks like JP.
no, it does not.
It does too. You're getting on my goddamn nerves. That's what's happening here. You can't let me have a sliver of joy. A sliver of it.
Listen.
You have to take it and you have to step on it and you have to just rip it out. You
can look like him.
You're
if
a
you,
mean, evil woman.
if you want to think that, JP,
I hope
think that
right now your ovaries are in like they're being wrung out like
they
a
are.
towel.
Well, your wish is true.
Good.
Your wish is true.
Good.
You
wallow in it.
You can think that you look like him. I'm not taking that away, but you don't in reality. So think what you want.
That's not what Dizzy said.
It's not what ChatGPT said, who also said,
And ChatGPT said the same thing.
I'm
now
the
you're
board
telling me
op.
the internet's a liar.
I'm saying I'm a board up for Ryan Hoppy show. That's what's real, and that's in real life.
Keep it up, and maybe you will be. How's that?
I quit.
It's predicting the future. You just don't see it.
All right, we'll get out on that high note. Ready for that guy?
Yes, you.
Did it say who Monica? Does it say who Monica looks like?
Maybe there's no pictures.
Who does it look like?
I don't know any of these people.
Oh no, I
Oh,
don't want to
really?
do this. I really
Yeah.
don't want to do this. It's going to
Who
be
is
ugly
it?
people.
Give me names.
Camila Morani? Morani, Moroni, Morrone.
Okay, I see it here.
Camilla
Hold on.
Maroney?
Yeah, who the hell's that?
No,
I don't
I don't look anything like her at all. It does not know what it's talking about. She's very cute, but I don't look like her.
She's an Argentine.
She's got no cheeks.
Okay,
She's got
she's
no
hot.
cheeks, and all I do is have
She's
cheeks.
hot.
But where are her cheeks? That's all I've got is
Yeah.
cheeks.
Next. Who else?
This thing is wrong, we've established.
Eiza Gonzalez. E-I-Z-A, Gonzalez.
That's a guy, right? That's who my
No, it
friend
says
has.
No, that's a
Mexican
Mexican
actress.
singer.
Oh, that's Isaiah. Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Again,
The internet's wrong.
thank
In
you.
your- in
which
your
means
case.
which
And-
means you don't look like.
And Sophia Bush. That's so random.
You don't look like Mark Wahlberg.
All right. Dead guy in the envelope is a dude that you know from. No. I'd say you know him best from 2 shows. Not the biggest career, but in those 2 shows, he definitely had an impact. No doubt. Monifa.
Was he an actor on said shows?
Ding.
Okay.
Diz?
The show we know him for, did it go on for like a lot of seasons? Like I'll say 4 seasons or more.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it did. All right. 800-771-1025. You got a guy you know from television. You know him best from 2 shows. Those shows went for more than 4 seasons. One of them went for more than 4 seasons. The other one, not as long, but the first one went for 4 seasons at least. 800-771-1025 is the phone number. Now your job, you get yes or no questions. You get a yes, you go again. You get a no. We move on to the next phone call. You put the clues together, and you'll get some fantastic prizes. And it is Monday, so you get the pick of the litter. That Guy in the Envelope is brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com. Dead Guy's up next. We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The open mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Here's what the car insurance companies may think they know after a car crash. They know you probably don't know what your claim is worth, or how to calculate pain and suffering, lost wages and future earnings, current and future medical expenses, or diminished value to your car. But guess what? We do. And if we don't win your case, you owe us nothing. For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah. Tampa.
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. You can save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle this summer. Hey, it's JP, and my friends at Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you could trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Fence Outlet customer Sarah shares.
We decided to go with Fence Outlet after receiving several referrals from our neighbors. They've been in business for over 30 years, so we trusted that they would do a great job, and they did.
Go to fenceoutlet.com to book your free estimate. License number C10252 and C10803.
Hey, Bay Area, Randy here for Sun Toyota. We've got nearly 1,000 RAV4s, Tundras, Tacomas, Camrys, and Corollas in stock now. Drive select new models with smoking hot prices and low leases available. Plus, get a free grill or smoker during Father's Day weekend when you purchase a new Toyota. Because when you make it Sun Toyota, we make it happen.
Sun, Toyota.com.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
Mom and Dad seem different after a European-style holiday on MSC Cruises.
Call us Cloud and Yvette.
The ship had restaurants, shops, and nightlife.
Ah, La Galleria.
And of course, American touches like an aqua park and a sweets shop.
American je ne sais quoi.
Mom, you're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Kevin.
Book now and save up to 30% off, plus kids sale free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
The bigger, better, faster summer event is on at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Get deals on over 1,000 vehicles in stock during the Employee Pricing Plus event. Save up to $15,000 on new 2025 models, and your first 3 payments are on us. And don't forget to visit our website and enter for your chance to win a new Ram 1500. It's all happening at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
Jersey College is a nursing school where faculty know how to give you the resources and support you need with encouragement and real connection.
Hi, my name is Ebony, and I'm a graduate of Jersey College. I felt like Jersey College truly cared about me. This experience was a life changer for me. It's a great feeling. You have to try. Don't doubt yourself. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Classes are enrolling now at our campuses in Tampa, Largo, Brooksville, Naples, and Port Charlotte. Apply now at jerseycollege.edu.
Pollen season is here, and the only way to ensure that your car is truly clean every day is the unlimited membership plan from Bubble Down Car Wash. With locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, and a new location in Palm Harbor, you'll have the cleanest car in town every time you bubble down.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
It's officially time for Zero Res's annual summer sale. Take advantage and get 15% off all cleaning services. That's 15% off carpet, air ducts, area rugs, and more. Mention my name, Galvin, to secure this deal today or book online at ZeroResTampaBay.com.
If you need to hire, it seems like the whole process can be exhausting. You search resumes, wait for the right candidates to apply, set up initial interviews. It's a lot of time and work. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates for your job the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro is super easy to use. You simply pick a time, and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you can choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day. Best of all, you save time and energy.
Try Zip Intro for free right now at this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow. Once again, go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
It's Dead Guy in the Envelope, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Clues you have so far for Dead Guy. You got a guy you know from television. I'd say he's got two shows that he's best known for. And one of them definitely lasted for at least 4 seasons. All right, 800-771, 1025. Kyle, you're on line 1. Go ahead, buddy.
Hey, guys. Was one of this guy's shows Saturday Night Live?
No. Tom, line 2.
Hey, JP, was he in the West Wing?
No. He was not. Manny on line 3.
Did the show primarily take place in the decade of the 70s?
One of them did.
Was it a sitcom?
Yep.
Was it Carol O'Connor?
Nope.
But that guy knew how to play. I can respect the crap out of that listener.
Yes, he did. He
That's
brought some
how
game.
You do.
He brought some game. Stephanie, line 4. Go ahead, Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Come on, Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie.
Was the second show Three's Company?
I love when she just came on
go
like,
for that.
yeah, like she just started talking like she didn't just have us waiting there or whatever.
Hi, Stephanie. Huey on line 1. Go, Huey.
Yeah, afternoon, everybody. My question is, was he born in California?
No.
So-
Huey always comes with the was he born in
I know.
question.
When you see that up there, go straight in your notes to where the person was born. That's what I would do if I'm you. I like that one caller was getting into the good stuff. So were both shows in the same decade?
Nope.
I don't like that.
They
said it,
were
No,
not.
the one was in the 1970s. So that means the other
Because
one.
when the person asked, he said one of them are.
Right.
One of them's in the 70s. That means the other one's not in the 70s because they're not in the same decade.
Right, but that's what Dizzy's saying.
Oh.
So basically, I said it without saying it.
Oh, okay. You're right. One of them. Okay, I'm sorry. You're right.
She did hear you. She just didn't
Put two and two together.
compute it.
Yay.
What about, okay, so what, is one of them a spinoff?
Hey, look at you.
Paul on line 2.
Feel redeemed.
Go ahead, Paul. Line 2. What do you got? Talk to me.
Did this person die in early 2000s?
Nice.
Yes.
In one of his shows, did he live with 2 women?
James, line 1.
Was one of his shows a medical drama?
No. Sitcoms, man. Sitcoms.
Okay, so they're both sitcoms then. I don't think we have to believe.
Correct. Well, you said it's a spinoff, so how would one of them be a sitcom and the other one not be?
I don't know. I don't know how this stuff works. So,
Has that ever happened?
I don't know. If it has, that'd be the best clue ever then, if it did. So with this, okay, so is
Was
this...
Trapper John MD a spinoff from MASH?
I didn't watch either one. I don't know who any of this is.
Okay.
Is the 70s sitcom the first show before the spinoff that created the spinoff? Nice.
Of course. How would the
Could have been the 60s.
other deck... Oh, okay.
Could have been from one show, and then he joined as the spinoff or whatever, right?
Could have been. Kyle, line 1. He was on both of them, though. Kyle on line 1. Go.
Hey guys, were there characters on his second show, Larry and his brother Daryl and his other brother Daryl?
No. Chris, line 3.
Yeah, was he a business owner on one of the shows?
Ooh,
No.
that felt a
Monica, you want to do nerd notes?
I have nerd notes, though. They're confusing at best. What's more confusing, the new contest or my nerd notes? Okay. We still haven't said American or the skin color yet, but we know this person from 2 shows. One is in the 1970s, and that's the first because the second is a spinoff of that 1970s shows. They're both sitcoms. He was an actor. He didn't have the biggest career, but we definitely know him from those 2 shows. The shows had 4+ seasons, and he died in the early 2000s.
Mark, line 4.
In one of the shows, was he a butler?
No. Mark, line 2.
Hi. Hey, was he a doctor in one of his shows?
Not a doctor. Let me give you a hint here. But I'm going to give this hint. And Monica, you're going to know it right away.
Am I?
Yes, because on numerous occasions, you said that you once dressed as said dead guy for Halloween.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know who it is. I know who
Ernie on line 1. Go ahead.
Hitler.
Right.
Hey, guys.
What is Mussolini? Go ahead, Ernie.
Was he a white guy?
Yeah.
No, he was not a white guy.
This is a good know the show. If anybody's been listening since forever, they will know because I have definitely said this.
Because you desecrated the costume.
No, I didn't. I did it because everybody knew who it was. I'll just say that. Literally, it was the most blatantly obvious. Everybody knew who it was. That was that's fun. Maybe I'll do that again.
Why?
I'll bring that back. Because he's cool. Because this dead guy in the envelope is damn cool. And you know it.
Norman on line 1. What do you got?
Oh, hang on. I think he's still talking. Here we go.
Go ahead, Norman.
Hey, in the spinoff, did one of the actors used to own a cleaners?
That would be the Jeffersons, I think, right?
No. You know what's funny? I don't know what the character actually did.
I do.
Did he? I thought he just hung out.
No, he was, because remember there's, can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Is there an iconic cleaning scene? With a broom.
Yeah.
I guess that could be.
That's it. That's exactly what it. That's what it all. No, that's what everybody knows.
Okay.
That was the job.
I don't even remember that part.
What?
But
That's
okay.
like the main thing. That's like one of the biggest parts of. Okay.
If you type in
I don't
that
wanna give it away.
person, that character name, that will be the first YouTube that'll pop up. I can guarantee you
It
that.
makes sense. I kind of feel it. Did he break into a dance in that scene?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
With an iconic song and the breathing.
Got it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, you're thinking of something else. Because he wasn't cleaning. He was in a diner. You're thinking of something else. No.
Oh, it's not him?
No, why would I dress up as Turbo?
From
Oh,
Breaking?
you thought it was, yeah, but those were movies. Those weren't TV shows.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, he did have that was, in this scene, he had an iconic scene where he danced in the diner.
Oh, okay.
Right. I didn't think there was a broom involved.
I thought that there was, because I think he started off with it, but then he ditched it. I could be wrong.
Is he trying to make me sound stupid? So you got a black guy that was an actor that the first show was in the 70s. The spinoff was in the 80s. He was the same character in both of those shows.
His character name is what you would what is if you would watch those over and over again. They know it.
Chris, line 1. Okay, Chris.
Yes, was it an African American man?
Yes. What gave it away? The fact that I just said he was
Fred
black?
Berry.
Fred Rerun Berry is the dead guy in the envelope. Yes. Who didn't love Rerun? No Roger, no Rerun, no Rent.
And
Remember
can
all
I
that
just
stuff?
say, impressive. I love Rerun. Nothing against him. But was he really dancing, or was he just kicking his legs and flailing his arms? Like, I don't.
He was doing the Rerun dance.
Yeah.
Didn't matter.
I don't know if it was dancing.
Listen, you're not going to find this white guy making fun of any black guy's dance moves. Never happened. All right, your choice. I got a pair of passes for Busch Gardens Summer Nights. I got Summer of Loud at the Amp this Sunday with Beartooth, I Prevail, Kill Switch. I got Monster Jam. I got Next Big Thing Legends with KG Elephant, or I have A Day to Remember and Yellow Card. Which would you like?
Busch Gardens.
You got a pair of passes to Busch Gardens to experience Busch Gardens Summer Nights. Congratulations. Hold on. You win. Fred Rerun Berry is the dead guy in the envelope.
I could have sworn you dressed up as someone from Breaking. That's what confused me. I was like, what?
I did the old Rerun. I had the suspenders and the beret and the khakis, and I did the little dance.
But you'll love this. My sister used to work for she used to be in sales for like a media buying company, and I ended up on the red carpet for Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo.
For real?
I swear to God.
Oh, my God.
I saw Electric 2 Electric Boogaloo before anybody else in the country.
I feel like
Probably the world, because that's where they did the premiere.
Was Breaking 2 better? Was Electric Boogaloo better than the first?
No, you don't think so?
I feel like it might have been.
Breaking 2, no.
Yeah, because Breaking 2 was the one where they were trying to save the community theater, right?
Right, but it also had the hot white chick.
Yeah, that was, 2 was better
Was
than
she
the
in
first
both of
one.
them?
Yeah, she was in both of them.
Kelly?
She was only at the end. Like, she was like, she was.
They were teaching her the lifestyle of breaking in the
Yes.
first
Right.
one. The second one, she got involved.
Yes,
She
and
was
that's why I
going-
like it. Yeah.
She was going for, she was going to be like a dance major, and she just broke her parents saw her hanging out with the black guys, and then they got all pissed off.
Can't have that.
And she was just like, I'm just going to go live my dreams, you know?
And then she
They were
got
already
involved.
pissed off they paid for college, and it was for dance. They were already pissed off about that. And now she was blowing it all off to go be a break dancer.
Yeah, the first one was better. It had the thing I talked about with the broom
Yeah,
outside.
that is.
Them in the club kind of battling the other guys. Some of the dance moves, they hold up test of time. They're just pop locking really good and stuff. I'm like, that's pretty good.
Which was, the one with the mustache was Turbo or Ozone?
The one with the
Ozone,
hat?
Yeah.
Like with the hat, that was Ozone. Turbo was the one who with the
dead.
broom.
Yes.
With the curly hair and the bandana.
Right, with Jerry curl.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
All of the 80s hip hop movie history you never knew you wanted to know.
Oh, yeah. And Ice-T was in that movie. He was like the MC.
The first one?
In the first one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's right.
That came out. Yeah.
I got to go home and watch some Breaking 2.
Any movie that's 2, I always go like Toy Story 2, Electric Boogaloo. Like, that's just how you got to say sequels anytime. Rush Hour 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yeah.
All right, it's JP with Monica and Diz, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. We'll be right back.
Half the world hates what half the world does every day.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. Calta Cruise 19 is happening on April 9th, 2026 for a 4-night cruise. We'll be on the Royal Caribbean Explorer of the Seas, departing from Port Canaveral and heading to Coco Cay and Nassau. And we'd love for you to join the party. You can book right now. Email caltacruise@gmail.com to put your deposit down today. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com.
Real stories with Helzberg.
After we met and we started dating, Nancy and I lived 150 miles apart, and I would drive my old jalopy car, and it was roughly a 3-hour distance. It took 3 years I drove across that state, back and forth, dating her every weekend.
Persistence.
And I would have never stopped. I had a lot of energy back then, 36 years ago.
At Helzberg, find the engagement ring worthy of your story. Designed with the love, care, and craft it deserves. Visit a Helzberg store or helzberg.com.
Renewal by Anderson of Tampa, Sarasota has an unbelievable 30-year anniversary sale. You buy one, you get one 30% off for replacement windows and patio doors. They are affordable, they are thorough, they are efficient and polite. You will love the work they do for you in beautifying your home. Renewal by Anderson, bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613.
Wait, you're leaving us? You're matching pajamas.
Matching silk pajamas, babe.
You discover Heineken and now you go out to, watch live sports?
We were literally made to wrap you in luxury, to vibe, to recharge your soul.
And your weighted blanket is here.
It's like a blanket, but so weighted.
Don't listen to your PJs. Head to the game with some friends and grab some ice-cold Heinekens. Must be 21 plus to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
Hi, welcome to the IKEA summer sale.
Hi, yeah. My family and I want our backyard to be a summer oasis.
Don't sweat it. Our summer deals are here to help. Save up to 50% off on select items. Plus, IKEA loyalty members can save an extra 10%.
Sign me up. You just saved my summer.
Visit us in store from 5/27 to 6/30 or at IKEA-USA.com/summer sale for more details. Offer valid 5/27 to 6/30/25. U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary. See store and IKEA-USA.com/summer sale for complete terms. Restrictions apply.
Hey, Bay Area, Randy here for Sun Toyota. We've got nearly 1,000 RAV4s, Tundras, Tacomas, Camrys, and Corollas in stock now. Drive select new models with smoking hot prices and low leases available. Plus, get a free grill or smoker during Father's Day weekend when you purchase a new Toyota. Because when you make it Sun Toyota, we make it happen.
Sun, Toyota.com.
Call 800-639-3367 for more details.
You know, Tampa Heat doesn't play, and neither does Superheat and Air and Plumbing. They've teamed up with the experts at ABC to bring you fast pro service backed by two of the best names in the business. And right now, they're offering a $29 AC system check, whether your unit's working or not. And if you need repair, that $29 goes right towards it. Their techs are trained, their trucks are stocked, and their service is same day. If you're hearing weird noises, getting weak airflow, or just sweating too much, don't wait. Superheat and Air and ABC guarantee impeccable service and cooling you can count on. Call Superheat and Air today. There is no reason to be hot in your home. And if your AC hasn't been checked out, now is the time to take advantage of this super low $29 AC system check. Call them today, 813-618-5818. That's 813-618-5818. Get that AC system check done before it's 1,000 degrees every day. Give them a call today or go to superheatandair.com and trust the company that I trust to come into my home, Super Heat and Air. Check them out now, superheatandair.com. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
If you are 50 or older, it is recommended that you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can disrupt your life for weeks. If you're an adult 19 to 49 with certain underlying medical conditions like asthma, diabetes, chronic heart disease, or COPD, vaccination is also recommended. Talk to your doctor about vaccination today and learn more at lung.org/protect yourself. Furnished by the American Lung Association in collaboration with Pfizer.
1025 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning. And now, back to JP.
And you're a liar. You absolutely fart at work.
Thank you. I was just saying that. She's insane. She's lying
farts
to
at
us.
work.
She's
She
lying
wants
to
to
us.
sit there and act like she's not a human being.
No, I said, this is off the air that I was talking to Gareth. I said, I'm here early. And the bathrooms aren't, there's only X amount of girls, like me and Aunt Kelly, I think. And so I'll go in there if I have gas, and I can do it in there. And if I have something else to do, I go to the first floor.
Go rip it in the studio like Aunt Kelly's definitely doing.
No, she's not.
Everyone is. She's here since 3 a.m. in the morning. She's letting some flow.
She's not,
she
though.
She gets in early,
Yeah.
man. That's crazy.
Here's
so
the
you
thing.
do your show prep in the morning? She goes, yeah. I go, you don't have to. You don't have to.
You
can
tell
do
that
it.
to the Marconi winner, and she'll say, what kind of
you
awards
can-
have you got?
I gotten a couple of New York State Broadcaster Awards. I got a couple of those.
Yawn.
I know.
Although you do have a street.
I have a street named after me.
That is kind of cool.
Don't you forget it.
And a rest area.
But you know what you guys got?
And a celebrity lookalike.
Nope.
That's right, I sure do. You guys got Shaq's Big Chicken.
Oh, yeah.
I know. That's
in
today.
West Chase, right?
And that's literally where I'm going by today. I have to stop at that racetrack on Limebaugh, and
Yeah.
it's literally
Yeah.
right down the road.
Let me know if it's worth going to, because I do have to stop by my parents and check on their place. And they're not far from that, because they're in West Chase area. So
I can tell you, there's one at UBS Arena where the Islanders play.
Is it good? Is it good?
The one that I've had was, but I'm looking at on the menu of this place, and I didn't see it, but it's the Big Chicken Shack Attack. Hand-breaded fried chicken breast smothered with pepper jack cheese, chipotle barbecue sauce, topped with spicy jalapeno slaw, and it is amazing. I had it at
Jalapeno
one of the
slaw.
games. I had it at one of the games, and it was awesome.
Is there a celebrity who has their things on their likeliness on more endorsements and stuff than Shaq? Because he's
I know,
on
but
everything.
He's got those new candies now, the new gummies.
Yep, the gummies. He has
The
like
Gummy Shacks.
lemonades. And
I'm not gonna lie, that gummy shack's pretty good.
and that's where I was going with this, because I was like, the lemonades are pretty good. I've heard the good things about the gummies. I feel like Shaq is like, he really endorses whatever he puts his name on. You know what I mean? Like he's like,
Correct.
I
Well,
stand
he'll
by
say
this.
that. He says he won't put it. He won't endorse anything he doesn't
Isn't he
use.
go to the general and save some time? And
Yep, that's him. He's icy hot. He's everything.
Yeah. He's everything.
Well,
he's like, the basketball Snoop.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm going to go past. I literally have to drive by it. So I'm going to stop and get, because I saw on the menu, I checked it out as well, a salad. They have a nice salad. It looks like it's like I would like that.
Do you understand that
and then
no
they'll put
good,
chicken on the salad.
no good story ever started with, first I ordered a salad?
But there's
no
gonna be
good
some of the-
story. No good story ever started with, I ordered a salad.
But there's going to be the chicken. That's the whole point. Instead of on bread and slaw, it's going to be on greens and tomatoes. It's still going to be the chicken I'm having.
Yeah, but that's not,
Bitch has got to fit in a bikini by July 18th. So
You're already fitting in a bikini. Would you
I
stop
know,
it?
but I don't need all the extra hate.
Would you?
I'm gonna look good. It's just about tightening. It's nothing.
I feel that. Yeah.
5 pounds and a little tightening. We're good.
You're really using this as you're using the beach bash as like a.
Yep. I have been since I've been since like I'd say the beginning of this month. Yeah, I'm like okay, and I've been
setting goals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you just build on that from there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's an excuse.
What do you do? What are you doing, Diz? Are you getting into your best girlish figure for the beach bash too?
Yeah, I'm dropping a lot of LBs for sure. I cut out a lot of soda, bread, most of my sugar. There's like the only sugar I have is like I'll put like sometimes in coffee.
Right.
But that's it, really. Like I don't want to eat sweets and stuff. And
if you,
but I'll tell you what, man, I'm a sucker for candy. I had a whole argument with my wife because they want, for Mother's Day. I said, do not bring me candy. I am a sucker. I have a sweet tooth.
Yeah, you'll eat. Didn't you wake up naked eating with candy wrappers around you or some nonsense?
Probably no. The one thing you're talking about is when I ended up with peanut butter on me. Well, I was on Ambien.
It's so weird.
That was the thing.
My issue is that
I'm a sucker for candy. And it's all gummies and the fruit slices and that kind of stuff. I am a sucker. And they would have bought me easy. My wife and kids would have bought me a pound of those fruit slices, and that bitch would have been gone yesterday.
I snack on them late night and I put them away in the room. But here's the issue: then I just go into the girls' little snack drawer. I'm like, what do they got tonight? So
watch. I'll always
cut those away.
If there's not like an addict, I go to my daughter. I'll be like, you got a stash?
Yeah.
Stash.
And she'll be like, you keep telling me don't bring it up. I'm like, yeah, but it's in the house.
Yeah.
I know you have a stash. What do you have?
Those nerd clusters, those little nerd. I told Nicole hide them because I'm gonna eat them all. I will eat them all.
They are
You're
good.
over them?
I'm over them, man.
You're
I
sick.
was all in for a while, and then it just got to me. It just wasn't.
Gareth, do
wasn't
what
it.
I do.
Those sweet tart ropes they're nice.
They're kind of the same. Do what
They're
I do,
nice.
Gareth, and have 3 of them. Take 3 and then put the bag away, and then you get what you want, but it's only 3.
I'm very weird about putting away wrappers. I feel like wrappers aren't meant to like close up and eat later. You got to eat it and then throw
I
it.
think it's resealable. It's a resealable because you're not going to eat the whole
What's
thing. Those little
resealable?
nerd clusters. You buy.
Oh,
them.
you're talking about the big boy bags.
Yeah.
That's different. Yeah. I thought you meant
And
like
the
those little like almost trick or treat size ones.
And by the way, Monica, the nerd clusters are nothing like the sweet tart ropes.
I put
The
them in the same
nerd
category.
ropes, which I do believe there are
Yeah.
like, but they have the nerds on the outside. The sweet tart ropes have none of that stuff. They're pretty.
Oh yeah, these are pretty fire as well. Nicole loves
Yeah.
those. She loves
Yeah.
licorice and stuff, and she's like,
But that's
these are
my
fire.
biggest. That's my biggest weakness is candy.
Shocker
I'm 53
here.
years old, and it is my biggest. I had a trainer going like, "What are you 5?"
No,
I'm like,
there's
"Yeah."
no age limit
Yeah.
on candy. Also,
Yeah. And
shocker.
I got news for you. Right now, I'm totally stopping at I have to stop at Walgreens. I will absolutely, because there's an end cap with Shaq's face on it selling me gummies, and I will absolutely buy a bag of those gummies and have half of it eaten by the time I get home.
Yeah, they're actually pretty good. Have you had them?
No.
I'm weak.
They're pretty good.
I'm so weak.
I'm the opposite. Where at Shocker, where my weakness is the like when it's sweet and savory. I'm the savory. Like I can't. I'll eat the French fries and eat the Doritos and eat. I'm not a sweets fan. Like I can pass on that,
I'll
and I
eat
don't think
those too,
twice.
though.
But
I'll eat
man,
those too. But go check out Shaq's joint, man. Because if they got, oh yeah, here it is, the Shaq Attack. They do have it here. The Chipotle barbecue, pepper jack, jalapeno slaw. Bam, yo. I'm telling you.
jalapeno. I don't like slaw, but I feel like I'd like jalapeno slaw.
Yeah, you would. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna go get the salad.
But how are you going to do? But you're not going to do the pepper jack cheese, and you're not going to do the Chipotle barbecue sauce.
No, hold
so
on.
you're going to bastardize this whole thing.
Well, that might be true. No, I would do the barbecue. Just there's no need for cheese on it. If in the sandwich, there's no
But
need.
that's part of the sandwich. Then get something else.
I'm getting a salad. And you got mad at me for that.
Don't make them hate you.
They will love me. I'm gonna go in and be like, "You love me, don't you?"
This is a big recommend. Anybody who goes there today and comes back will expect a full report tomorrow morning.
Will you check my
'Cause if-
Insta stories? Because I'll put it on.
Shackalicious gummies.
Shackalicious gummies. That's right.
Yep, that's what they're called.
How do you
Yeah,
not
I'll check your stories. I know exactly how to do that.
Do you?
All right, that's it for us. John Senning is the next. Thanks, Monica. Thanks, Dizzy. Thanks to everybody who called in, played along with Dead Guy. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Have a great day. Senning's the next. Bye.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Summer is here, and it's time to eat, sip, and bar hop in downtown St. Pete. Visit DTSPSummerNights.com to win a $200 gift card to some of the best hotspots, like Whiskey Exchange, Who's on First, Dublin Drop, There Goes the Neighborhood, and Tequila Daisy.
When it really matters, choose Farrah & Farrah. Here for you, here for good. Tampa.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
You got leaky pipes, cold showers? Well, no problem. Hawkins Service Co. has plumbing deals that'll make your wallet smile. Get $250 off when you install a tank or tankless water heater, $100 off a water conditioning system, and they're waiving the service fee with any plumbing repair. Do you need more? How about $49 drain cleaning or $500 off a whole home repipe? But hurry, these deals will flush away after June 30th. Give them a call today, 813-445-8209, or visit them online at HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
High interest rates and higher prices may be the norm everywhere else, but not at International Diamond Center. IDC's rolling back prices and taking interest rates all the way to zero. It's true. Now, for a limited time on virtually any purchase, you can spread your payments over 5 years with 0.0 interest. Get the best price on any piece of jewelry right now. Divide that by 60, and that's your super low monthly payment till the year 2030. Designer engagement rings as low as $50 a month. Diamond earrings as low as $45 a month. Wedding bands as low as $40 a month. Fine jewelry has never been more affordable. How about a $7,000 diamond bracelet? Just $116 a month. All fashion designer jewelry is included. All colored gemstones. All certified diamonds, too. This is a spectacular offer exclusively from International Diamond Center. But hurry, you only have until June 30th to take advantage. Celebrate your love with 0% financing store-wide for 5 years till 2030. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Excludes Rolex. Details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
When you hire Bernetti PA for your injury case, we make the process easy for you to monitor. We provide you our app so that you can monitor your case at any time. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home. You can save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle this summer. Hey, it's JP, and my friends at Mark Spain Real Estate can sell your home with the strongest all-cash offer in the industry and help you move on your timeline. With over 67,000 satisfied clients, you could trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Have you ever taken your family to dinner and been shocked at how expensive the bill was? Or gone to the doctor and been surprised by a large bill that was sent to you later in the mail? There is over $22 trillion in U.S. tax-deferred retirement accounts like the IRA and 401k. So do you know how much you will owe in taxes on those accounts in the future? Hi, I'm Rebecca Walser, principal of Walser Wealth Management and a tax attorney. And right now, I want you to think about how much you've saved in your own deferred retirement accounts, whether it's $250,000 or more. Guess what? That is not all of your money. You will have to pay those taxes in retirement as you withdraw it when you have no income. At Walser Wealth, we created a retirement tax bill calculator to show you what you will pay in future taxes on your accounts, and it's free for you to use. Go to mytaxtest.com. Knowledge is only power when it's followed by action. Knowing your future taxes, we can show you strategies that might help you lower them and lower your tax burden overall in the future. For now, use our free tax calculator, mytaxtest.com, mytaxtest.com.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MEGA to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MEGA for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MEGA for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
We love telling you about Win Derby at Derby Lane, an institution in Pinellas County, right on Gandy Boulevard. It's like walking back into the good old days of table games. You got $5 minimums at some of the tables. They've got appetizers coming by every few hours and free cocktails while you're playing.
Yeah, it's real simple and real fun. You can play Ultimate Texas Hold'em, 3-card poker, Mississippi Stud, and I Love Suits. And if you don't know what beats what, just look up the poker hand rankings on the mural. It'll give you a little guidance.
I got to say, I am somebody who's not played a bunch of poker in my life. So being able to look up at this amazing, a very beautiful mural, if I may say so myself, that breaks down everything. Royal flush, straight flush, 4 of a kind, full house, straight. I can be a genius even if I'm really not. You've got to check out Win Derby at Derby Lane.
Great place to host your next event, too. If you have an office party or a bunch of friends getting together, head on out to the legendary Derby Lane. You can all win some money, have a great time, and walk out of there with more money in your pockets than you walked in with. It is the legendary Derby Lane.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Here we go. All systems go.